Good morning, second grade. Our first phonogram is the of early. What are you going to write? Good, the of early. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram. What is it? Good, the of early. This is our the of early. All right, if you didn't have that, write it. Say it while you write it. All right, class, our next phonogram is v. What are you going to write? Good, v. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram, class. What is it? Good, v. This is our All right, our next phonogram is ow, o. What are you going to write? Good, ow, o. Say it while you write it. All right, class, put your finger under that phonogram. What is it? Good, ow, o. This is our ow, o. So anytime you don't have it, you know to write it, say it while you write it at least once. If you pause the video and do it 3 times, that's better. All right, our next phonogram is ch, 3-letter ch, used after a single vowel that says a, or a. Class, what are you going to write? Good, ch, 3-letter ch, used after a single vowel that says a, or a. Say it while you write it. Class, put your finger under that phonogram. What is it? Good, ch, 3-letter ch, used after a single vowel that says a, or a. This is our ch, 3-letter ch, used after a single vowel that says a, or a. All right, the next one is the of hurt. What are you going to write? Good, the of hurt. Say it while you write it. All right, class, put your finger under that phonogram. What is it? Good, the of hurt. All right, that's everything we need for our words today. Let's do one more, one of our newer ones. We'll do 2-letter r. Class, what are you going to write? Good, 2-letter r. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram, class. What is it? Good, 2-letter r. So this is our 2-letter r. All right, if you didn't have that, write it. Pause the video, write it, say it while you write it 3 times, because we've got to know all 72 phonograms like that by the end of the year. All right, class, let's review quickly. What's this one? Good. How about this one? Good, the of early. How about this one? Good, ch, 3-letter ch, used after a single vowel that says a, or a. How about this one? Good, the of hurt. This one? Good, ow, o. And this one? Good, 2-letter r. All right, class. Our first word is earth. Class, what's the word? Good, Earth. The planet that we live on is named Earth. Earth. What sounds do you hear in the syllable earth? Good, our sounds are One more time, what are our sounds in earth? Good, For earth, we use the of early. Class, which are we going to use in earth? Good. The of early. Say the sounds while you write them. All right, pause the video if you're not finished yet. Finger under that first phonogram. What is it? Good. Which Good. The of early. And good. All right, make sure your word looks like this. Let's mark it. Does this need a marking? Good. How about this? Good. All right, pick up your pencil. And let's read our words. Good. Earth. All right, our next word is above. Class, what's the word? Good. Above. All right, above is let me use it in a sentence. Let's see. The sun came above the horizon slowly. Above. All right, above is a two-way word. To spell it, we say above. All right, listen one more time. Above. Class, how do we say above to spell it? Good. Above. All right. How many syllables are in above? Show me. Good. There are 2 syllables. What's the first syllable in above? Good. A. And the second one? Good. Bob. All right. What sounds do we hear in our first syllable A? Just that sound A. We can't take it apart any further. This is an open syllable. Class, that means we're going to use which A? Good, we're going to use a, That because when we say open syllable, we mean it's just a single vowel at the end of that syllable. So write that first syllable A. All right, class, our second syllable is bov. One more time, what's the second syllable? Good, bov. What sounds do we hear in the syllable bov? Good, our sounds are b, a, v. Now this is the end of our word. Can we have v at the end of an English word? We can't. What do we need to add? Good, silent final E, job 2. All right, one more time. What are we going to write for that last syllable, bov? Good, b, a, v, silent final E, job 2. Say the sounds while you write them. All right, put your finger under that first phonogram, class. What is it? Good, A. Good, syllable break. Good, B. A. V. Is my word finished? No, English words don't end with V. What do I need to add? Good, silent final E, job 2. All right, make sure your word looks like mine. Let's mark it. Does this need a marking? It's an open syllable. That means it's saying its name. All right, good. Remember, anytime our vowel says its name, it needs to be underlined. Does this need a marking? This one, saying its first sound. This one, it goes with our silent final E. Good. Anything that goes with that silent final E gets underlined. How about this one? Good. And a 2 next to it. Pick up your pencil. All right, class, let's read our word. All right, so we say above to spell it. It's a two-way word, and it's a two-way word in two different ways. The first one is our first syllable, right, A, but we say We've stopped putting a thinking cap on that, class, because we see it so often. Remember when we have an open syllable, A, all by itself at the beginning of a word, we almost always, at least as far as I can think of it, we almost always say like in along and around, and we've had other words this year too. So we are not going to put a thinking cap on this. We're just going to remember that we say for this, even though we spell it A. All right, so that's one thing that's different. We'll ignore that and A. Listen to the second syllable, bov, 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 bov. All right, think about which sound is different between bov and bov. Tell me what's going to get the thinking cap in 3, 2, 1. Good. It's my ah, because it's making more of an sound. All right, one more time. Class, how do we say this word to spell it? Good, we say above. How do we say it when we're speaking? Good, above. All right, class, our next word is the opposite of above. Don't say what it is yet. The fancy word, I'll just tell you this time so you can remember. I'll ask you later. The fancy word for an opposite in English is antonym. All right, listen one more time. The fancy name for opposites in English is antonym. All right, so we're going to do the antonym of above. Class, if you know the antonym or the opposite of above, tell me what it is. Good, below. Below. Our next word is below. Let's see. I put the bag below my desk. Below. How many syllables are in below? Show me. Good, 2 syllables. Below. What's the first syllable? Good, be. And the second one? Good, low. All right, class, our first syllable, be. What sounds do we hear? Good, b, e. It's an open syllable. That means we're using which e? Good, e. Because an open syllable means it's just that one vowel. Not a pair that makes a vowel sound, just a single vowel. All right, B, write that first syllable. Say the sounds, will you write them? And put your syllable break at the end. All right, our second syllable is low. What's the second syllable? Good, low. What sounds do you hear in the syllable low? Good, our sounds are o, o. Our o is ow, o. Class, which o do we use in below? Good, ow, o. All right, say the sounds till you write them. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word, class. What is it? Good, B. Good, E. Syllable break. O. O. Which O is it? Good, ow, O. All right, make sure your word looks like this. Does this need a marking? How about this one? Saying its name. Good. How about this one? This one? Okay, we need to underline it, but what are the 2 sounds of this phonogram? Good. Ow, O. So show me how we need to mark it. Below, it's saying O. Good, it needs both of these. Pick up your pencil. Let's read our word. Good, below, below. All right, our next word is watch. Class, what's the word? Good, watch. When I get up early, I can watch the sun rise. Watch. Class, what sounds do we hear in the word watch? Good. Our sounds are w, ah, ch. All right, one more time. What are our sounds? Good. W, ah, ch. All right, there's two things we need to remember for watch. The first one is that our ah is not our usual ah. In watch, our ah is ah, a, ah. Class, which ah do we use in watch? Good. Ah, a, ah. And then the other thing to remember is that our ch is ch, 3-letter ch, used after a single vowel that says ah, or a. Class, which ch do we use in watch? Good. Ch, 3-letter ch, used after a single vowel that says ah, or a. And one more time, which ah do we use? Good. Ah, a, ah. All right, class, say the sounds while you write them. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word, class. What is it? Good. What? Good. Ah. Which ah? Good. Ah, a, ah. And good. Ch. Which ch? Good. Ch. 3-letter ch, used after a single vowel that says ah, ah, or a. All right, before we mark our word, class, actually, let's mark it first. Does this need a marking? How about this one? What are the 3 sounds of this phonogram? Good. Ah, a, ah. Show me how we're going to mark it. Good. And how about this? Good. Mark it. All right. Let's read our word, class. Good. Watch. Now, this is an example word. This might be the only word, I'm not sure, of why this phonogram has a different ending than these two. So these 2 phonograms we say used only after a single vowel that says ah, or right? Our 2-letter k and our 3-letter j. These are used only after a single vowel that says ah, or a. This one, we just say used after because of this word, at least. I don't know if there's any other, but look, this is a single vowel, but is it saying ah, or a? No, it's not. So for this one, we want to remember, just to help us with our spelling, it's not used only after, we just say used after. All right, let's read our word one more time, class. Good. Watch. All right. Our next word is turn. Class, what's the word? Good. Turn. I had to turn the globe so we could see our continent. Turn. What sounds do we hear in the word turn, class? Good. Our sounds in turn are t, n. In turn, our is the of hurt. Class, which do we use in turn? Good, the of hurt. All right, say the sounds in turn while you write them. All right, pause the video if you're not ready. Put your finger under that first phonogram, class. What is it? Good. Which Good, the of hurt. And good. All right. Does this need a marking? How about this one? Good. This one? All right, mark it. And let's read our word, class. Good. Turn. The next word is lose. Class, what's the word? Good, lose. I hope we do not lose our soccer game. Lose. All right, class, what sounds do we hear in the word lose? Good, in lose, our sounds are oo, z. All right, one more time, what are our sounds in lose? Good, z. I had us do the sounds again because even though lose is a short word, there's several things to remember. All right, so the first one that is that our oo is a-o-oo. Class, which oo do we use in lose? Good, we use a-o-oo. The next thing is that our z is s-z. Class, which z do we use in lose? Good, s-z. All right, and let's see, since we have a word with a s-z at the end, we're going to want a silent final E. It's not going to change anything else. It's here because we have s-z at the end. We're going to add silent final E. This one is job 5. All right, class, one more time. What are we going to write for lose? Silent final E, job 5. And remember our oo is what? Good, a-o-oo, and our z is good, s-z. All right, say the sounds in lose while you write them. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word, class. What is it? Good, oo. Oo. Which oo? Good, a-o-oo. Good, z. Which z? Good, s-z. And good, silent final E, job 5. Now, class, that's when we have an S at the end of our word. And we want people to know this is not a suffix, right? We're not making it plural. It's not a suffix. So to make sure people know this isn't a suffix, we add silent final E. That one is job 5. All right, let's mark it. Does this need a marking? How about this one? See, what are the 3 sounds of this phonogram? Good, a-o-oo. Show me how we're going to mark it. Good. Anytime this says oo, it gets a 3, like we had the word shoe earlier this year. All right, how about this one? All right, this one we're going to underline because it goes with our silent final E, but which of its 2 sounds is it saying? Good, s-z. So it's going to get an underline and a 2. And oh my goodness, I can't believe I marked it prematurely. I'm sorry. Ooh, falling back onto my old habits. And how about this one? Good, double underline, silent final E, job 5. All right, so one more time, this is good, this is this is, all right, pick up your pencil. All right, class, let's read our word. Good, lose. All right, I'll see you in our next video.